Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first ever video, so please bear with me as I get used to camera settings. And as well, I apologize, I don't have a tripod yet, so I am doing this all handheld, so I'm sorry if it's a little shaky. But I wanted to share with you guys how I use the Erin Condren Academic Planner. Online, you mostly see videos about the Life Planner or even the Deluxe Monthly, but not so much the Academic Planner. I am a full-time employee, and as well, I do go to school almost full-time for 3 semesters a year. So I just really need to make sure I'm staying on top of things. And this is the system I am hoping works for me. It's only a week into the year, so who knows how effective it'll actually be. But let's go ahead and get started. So this is the, like I said, Erin Condren Academic Planner. It is an undated planner, so you can pick one up and start whenever your school starts, whether it's in the summer, the new year, or even in the fall, like many semesters or school years start. I go to school in a spring, summer, and fall semester, so I just figure start at the new year kind of thing. That's just what works best for me. This is the Watercolor World cover from Erin Condren, so it's a really pretty watercolor world, as the title implies, and I did get it personalized with the year 2019, as well as this phrase here that says "Je suis prêt," which is French for "I am ready." Just kind of that daily affirmation that I am ready for what the year will bring, and to just kind of roll with the punches. Here on the inside, I do have one of the large corner pockets, and they house what few stickers I do use. I am a functional planner. I'm not so much a decorative planner, so I don't really use sticker kits or anything. While I do appreciate some decorative stickers, and I do use them in my bullet journal / journal, which I'll do a later video on, in my planner I keep it to my color coding and then a few reminder stickers. Currently I only have the dollar bills for to remind me when bills are due, but you will see in a future haul video some other functional planner reminder stickers that I have on the way. And these stickers, by the way, are from MareBearCrafts on Etsy, and I'll go ahead and link to her shop below. As I mentioned, this is an undated planner, so on my computer I just went ahead and I made this year at a glance that I was able to print out and just tape in here. This way I can keep track of the first day of term, last day of term, registration dates, and tuition due dates. We have had instances where we've been wanting to go on vacation or vacations with the family and they're scheduled the week of finals, so this way we can hopefully minimize that and I can actually go on some trips this year, since I'll know exactly what weeks I'm free and which weeks I'm in school. These pages here, these are the projects and exams pages. These pages are specific to the academic planner. And I don't know if you can see here, it's having a hard time focusing, but underneath these color strips it says description and deadline. And so how you should use it, or how they recommend using it, is you have like the description of the assignment, what class it's for, and then the details. So like say this is for an essay, you would have outline, rough draft, peer review, final draft, and like all the dates that those you want to have them done by, and then a place where you can check mark when they're done. I'm not using them in that way. And I'm sorry, my cat just hopped up onto my desk and is kind of blocking the light. Sorry about that. He's very attached to me and very curious about what it is I'm doing. Sorry, honey, you gotta move, baby. Go on, go on. Okay, he's not moving, so we'll just have a little buddy. He's thinking about hopping up on the desk. So there's 3 boxes per page, and there's 12 pages. So in my mind, that means 1 page per month. So I have it kind of each month. And how I'm planning on using it is each box will be for each class. So I'll list all of my major February assignments and tests here for my QuickBooks class and when they're due, and then I can check mark when I'm done with everything for that month. That way I know I'm on top of it and I'm not falling behind or forgetting anything important. And you can see I do, like I said, color code. So I have my QuickBooks class, payroll, and business professionalism all in a different color. I do that just that way I can grab all of my payroll books all at the same time, because those will all be in green, or business professionalism will all be in purple. And I made a little cheat sheet here for the spring semester, and I have a spot for the summer and fall where I have what color is for what and how I'm taking that class. And as you can see, like I said, they're all online. These two I do have to take tests on campus. I've used this color code system for the past year since I started going back to school, so I don't think I need to reference this too often. I just think it'll be good information to have, especially if I plan on looking back like in a year to kind of see what I was doing when and whatnot. This divider is also from Erin Condren. I initially purchased it to go into one of my notebooks I got for school. I don't think I'm going to use it as a divider in there, so I thought it'd be a good way to divide between my projects pages and then the actual month pages. And again, it is undated, so these tabs are sold separately. These are also Erin Condren tabs, so you can find other options on Etsy or on Amazon. And so we get into the monthly layouts. With it being an undated planner, they do give you these little date dots that match the colors, as long as if you go like January through December in like the normal Erin Condren colors. I went ahead and I did pre-date all of the year. And as you can see there, on the weeks that there's that one extra day, I just took over the notes section so I could have a full box for that day. I never know how to use these monthly layouts, to be honest. So if you guys have any suggestions, please leave them below. Currently, I'm going to try for January and February to keep track of bills, when they're due, and what the dollar amounts are. I don't really like doing that because I have all of my budgeting stuff online, like not online, on my computer, just in an Excel spreadsheet. But I'm thinking this might help just to kind of see from month to month how bills change, or also just making sure I'm paying things on time. Again, I'm not thrilled with this, so if you have any suggestions, definitely pop them down below in the comments. These monthly stickers I did get through Hobby Lobby, but again, there's a bunch of different options you can get online on Etsy, different like craft stores, and of course probably Amazon. And so then we get into the weekly layouts. And so there's 3 boxes. There's this first box that has like what day, and so this is a Monday through Sunday week. There's a larger box and then a to-do box. How I'm planning on using this is this first box will be for anything like holidays, keeping track of my bills, just as, again, another reminder of, hey, I need to pay my mortgage on this day, or make sure it's paid prior to this day, and when it's paid, I can just cross it off. Anything that's like time specific, like I have my haircut from the other day, that was like an actual appointment. Just that way I have like the time specific, most important things separated. This middle box will kind of be mixed depending on what's going on that week or even that day. So like I used it here to do some of my errands that I had to run that involved leaving the house, or things that involved other people, and that's what I'm planning on using that pink color for. And then like I had like a massive to-do list for some cleaning we did on New Year's Day, since we got so much snow we couldn't leave anywhere. We had to stay home. I did go through and I went and I added some decorative stickers after the fact because I was super proud of how productive we were that day, so that's probably the extent of the decorative planning I'll do. But it's nice every so often to kind of have that memory keeping, like we got so much snow and we made it happen kind of thing. But for the most part, like I said, I'm very much a functional planner. And then, so some just different to-dos, different things I needed to do. Gray is going to be work-related stuff, and I don't know if I'm going to put in my work schedule every day because it's the same literally every day, Monday through Friday, but I might, just that way I can like check off if I did it, or if I have to call out for whatever reason, I can kind of memory plan that and just know when I called out and whatnot. Saturday and Sunday, since they're like share the same line, I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to use this, but I'll probably still keep like the time specific or most important ones here on the left, and then my different errands and to-dos on there. This to-do box here, this is going to be specifically for school. Last summer I figured out a system that really worked for me as far as how to make sure I stayed on top of classes, because it's not like I'm like, oh, I have class on Tuesday, I need to make sure everything's done by Tuesday, because it's all online. There's not that constant reminder of like going into a place to like have it turned in. And I'll show you that here in a moment because it'll go in conjunction with the notes pages at the end of the month. And it comes with 4 notes pages that match that month's color before it goes to like the notes page before the month. I'm still going to use this for the month prior. So like this would still relate to January if I needed it. And so what I'm planning on doing is each page is going to be for each week. So like this would be week 1 of this semester. And what I'm planning on doing, and I have an example from last summer, is I'll have kind of a master to-do list. So these are all of the things I needed to do this week in my accounting class and my business class and my nutritional class and lab. And so with writing everything down, I can really see, okay, I have a lot going on this week. An example of another week is here. So just making those to-do lists. And so that's what these notes pages are going to be for. And of course, once I actually get my syllabus here in a week and start school, I'll go ahead and do a plan with me where I show you how I make those lists and then how I tie it into my weekly. So once I have this list made, what I do is I go into my planner, and this is the matching week for the list you just saw, and I write down based off the color code. Like I said, I've been using this code for a year now. So like on this Monday, these are the assignments I wanted to make sure I got done that day. And Tuesday, these are these. That way I don't miss anything on my to-do list, but then also I can really see, okay, this is a really long work day, so I need to do less. Or this is going to be a longer chapter to read, so I need to do less. Or, oh, this will be actually really easy. Let's go ahead and I can stack onto it. Or I'm off that day, so I can do as much as I can. So that's how I'm going to plan on using it. And like I said, I will do a full plan with me once I get my syllabus to show the process of making these lists and then assigning them to my daily to-do boxes based on what else I have going on. I also use these little flags for things that shuffle around depending on if I don't know for sure when I'm going to do it. So like my school books I was hoping to do this past Thursday. Still haven't done it. It is now Sunday, and I'm hoping to get that done either today or probably tomorrow. Once I get it done, then I'll actually write it in and cross it off, because there's just something satisfying about crossing off a to-do list. And again, those dollar bills is just the reminders of, hey, I have this bill here on this day to make sure I get it paid on time, but then also just to know that like the auto draft, like auto withdrawal, had actually happened around that time. So yeah, so this is how I'm going to be using the Erin Condren Academic Planner for 2019. Of course, if I change my system at all, I'll update you guys, and I will do some plan with me's here or there. I will do a walkthrough of my journal coming up. I'll share some of my stickers, so I hope you stick with me and keep watching, and have a great rest of your day. Bye!